In a nutshell, the Services Club came to the sub-branch, said they decided to move on to a better and bigger project. So as they were leasing the club, the premises off us, we've decided now that to fill that premises back up, we've asked ZS Hospitality to come in and take over the maintenance, the running of the club itself, and running the poker machines and the bistro for us.
Okay. So it's not going to be just an empty building, or it's not going to be demolished and turned into a car park or anything crazy like that?
No, nothing like that. Bigger, brighter and better. We're actually down to 80 gaming machines instead. We've got a bistro, beautiful, nice new chairs and tables. We've moved the coffee machine off the bar and it's now in its own area. Coffee and cakes all together, but we've got a new menu and bistro running, ready to up and running as soon as we reopen.
What is the actual purpose of continuing to do that, Luke? Because, yes, we had the Services Club, and as you said, they've decided to move on to something else. And then you've got this vacant building, which you were determined not to leave vacant. So what were some of the ideas thrown around originally as to what you could do with the vacancy? Or was it always going to be, let's get some sort of meals and drinks and all that back into the club?
Being a $10 million asset for the sub-branch, we needed not to have it vacant. So we decided we needed to have someone running it for us. Our board, even though we've got a few people who are business-minded on it, we haven't got the time as volunteers to run a club. So that's where we brought ZS Hospitality in to run the club for us. And also, that profit and the money that we make out of that club is now for veteran services and the community in a whole. So we'll be able to support our veterans a lot more and the community in a wider range as best as we can.
Over the last few years, a lot of RSL clubs, especially in Queensland, have actually moved away from what you're describing here, where the RSL sub-branch has the control over the hospitality side of their club. Why have you guys moved in the opposite direction to what most clubs have done?
Well, we're now actually becoming one of only 8% of Queensland clubs. That's 19 clubs that are actually gone in this way, more because of the opportunity that has presented itself. We would have loved the Services Club to stay and continue where they were going and support us, but things happen and we've gone this way. And I think it's going to be better for our community as of the veterans and as the wider community as well, that we can support everybody.
As you said, you've got this asset here, you've got a new group coming in and running it. What are some of the things that they've said to you that, you know, we want to do it this way, and what are you excited about with those ideas?
Excited is above, but I can't describe the words of excited. Their ideas is to brighten the place up. It is so bright. The colours, the decor and the new furniture and the changing of a little bit of a layout inside has really brightened and opened up the place a lot more to people. And people are coming and saying it's a very chic place and a very nice place to look at and hopefully enjoy the river frontage and the river views and enjoy talking to our veterans as well when they get around.
Now, looking at timelines, it's still all a bit hush-hush as to what your timeline is. You're sort of like, you're teasing us, Luke. I've been watching some of the things that you've been putting out on social media and driving past the club on Key Street thinking, are they open yet? You know, what's going on? Lots of big tease moments here. So what is the timeline looking like? And will it be ready for Anzac Day?
I'm going to say 100% we will be ready for Anzac Day. We are opening, by the looks of it, Monday next week. You will be walking into a new club and open up for the gaming and all that as well. So at the moment, we are doing a few test runs with a few small amounts of people. We've got all new kitchen equipment, all new staff, all new facilities inside. So we want to make sure it's working so that when you come in for the first time, you're going to get the best steak, you're going to get a good food, you're going to get the gaming machines working on time, and everything's working perfectly for us. You're not going to walk away with a bad feeling. So, and I hope you come out with a positive new vibe of how the RSL is running for us.
From a community perspective, though, in what way are you hoping that this new venture will continue to support veterans in our community and continue to do what RSL clubs have done in the past, and that is to be an integral part of the wider community?
Once you come in and have your weddings, major events, and community organisations that can come in and have their functions in our function rooms upstairs, that hasn't changed that much, but we're cleaning it up a bit. We're opening up for all the community to use our function rooms now. Plenty of bookings there ready to go. That support and those funds, once we've maintained the building and done what we need with the fundings, then we get all the profits. We can put it back into the community, into grant donations and small donations throughout all the community groups, not just the veterans community, but also the sporting clubs, because they've got veterans in those clubs. That's how we support those clubs as well, and that's how they support the veterans, because they've got their kids playing sports, so we get them out there and supporting that way as well.
Well, look, it's great to be able to get a little bit more insight into what's going on, and thank you for dropping in and sharing with us some of the challenges that you've had to do. Great to have you in the studio.
Thanks very much. Thanks for having me, Matt.